Guys, I've got something so epic to tell you. You know why I'm smiling. I am so excited. You know where we are. We're only at Woburn. It's back open and I'm super excited. It's been 3 months. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless and it's actually looking pretty good. So let's go and have a look around the place. Okay. We're back at the start. You can't even recognise the place now. It's so overgrown. Like even this roller, man. Yeah, it's even got ferns growing out the top of it. It's actually not in too bad condition either. And it's pretty hard packed. Yeah, I like it. Good. You know what I'm super excited about is not only coming back into the woods, but actually seeing my friends. I miss you. So it's so dry in here, but I think a massive clean operation is going to be on the cards, which I'm going to be so happy to do, especially Greggy because he loves a good cleanup, and Chris Knight because he's like the king of raking. Yeah, let's go and have a little walk around the place, go and check it out, see what's going on. Looks in pretty good condition, to be fair. I think I'm probably repeating myself just because I'm getting a bit excited. It's so weird actually coming back here because I've personally not been here for about 3 months, and to all the people that have stayed away, thank you so much because we was very close at risk of getting it bulldozed again because people were turning up. But anyway, we're past that stage. Let's draw a line in the sand. I know some of you are laughing about that, but anyway, all jokes aside, I'm just thankful for everyone that did stay away and did appreciate the rules. We are a public bike park, so the rules are slightly different to a normal bike park. Let's just go and have a look around the place, see what grass we got growing. All right. As you can see, the grass is shot up everywhere. Look at all the grass up the sides. I'm so excited just to clean the place up and actually get some tyres on the ground because I haven't even ridden really for 3 months. I've been building washing machines, and if you haven't seen it, it's up here somewhere, you know. But anyway, you know you want to watch this. Follow me. Yeah, as you can tell, we've had quite a bit of rain, and you know we've had loads and loads of sunshine. So it's been hot, cold, wet, dry, snow. Well, we haven't had any snow, but you see all this silt here. That's all just basically the runoff. So when it rains, it just draws all of that top layer down. So there's going to be stacks and stacks of videos coming, sweetening this up. We're going to do some how-tos of building hips, racer jumps, left hips, right hips. We're going to do some burn works, and also there's something I'm so excited to build as well, but you're going to have to wait for that in the next one. Okay. Beautiful job, that shovel. Check that link up there and you might be able to do the same. A few little trail tool hacks there. But yeah, I cannot wait. Right, I was saying about in my other videos about all the drainage and stuff, I'm gonna do an in-depth drainage video. Sounds a bit boring, but there's some great tips that I can share with you guys. But let me show you what I've done, a real quick thing. So basically, water comes here, goes down here into this pipe all the way to about here, and then what we've got down here, if I get used to come round, got two 1000 IBCs with their own drain taps on, little stairs down, so all the water stores down here. But not only that, this one here is fitted with an overflow. So when these have all filled up, because they're joined as well, it then flows down and fills the pond up down the bottom. So yeah, trying to be efficient, save all the water. Yes! There's probably none in there because we need loads of it. Right, we're at the forfeit now. This is one of my favourite jumps when this is running prime. I've still got some things that I want to do with this. I want to bolster all the back out, make it wider, but not only that, I want to try and move it left a bit so it kind of shortens it up, but we'll steepen it up. If you stay there, I'll show you how big this landing is, because the videos don't really do it justice, and when some people turn up, they're like, oh crikey, they're actually a lot bigger than they look. So I'll see if I can get up this. Pull my shorts up a bit. Oh yeah. Right. Oh, Jesus. And it is steep at the top. Still the same as last time. But yeah, I'm going to go around the side. Yeah, now you can see I'm probably 20 foot to where the camera is. And like, people like, I don't know, Matty, George Sneeless, a couple of the other dudes, maybe myself on a good run. You know, we're up here, so we could be like 30 foot off the ground. But yeah, so I want to build this right out, make this super cool. I'll make it so you can go bigger on it really. I just want to get more height everywhere. Skiing for 10 years I have. Oh, so as you come around that berm, everyone knows that berm from that other video. I'll put a little banner up here for that one. I've been thinking about in lockdown about this berm and this particular section. I'm going to change this up, so this is going to be much more fun, more speed, bigger, basically just bigger and faster. Yeah. Just before we left for lockdown, I remember we were doing all this and we were, brambles, definitely need some loppers up here as well. Cut all these down a bit. We'll tidy them all up nicely. Anyway, before lockdown, we were just building all these little fences and stuff just to retain it really, and just to stop, you know, kind of give people a bit of a direction, kind of how to walk back through the maze. So yeah, good. Well, as you well know from my very first video, if you've not watched it, even when I watch it back now, cringe. But anyway, you live and learn. I'm new to this, so we're still starting. I'd like to think I'm getting a little bit better. But anyway, climbed out of that at the very start, my very first video. Brings back good memories. Right, the ever-changing nollie pad. So basically what this is, you come down, you go up, you land on there. The idea of it is to slow the speed a bit like that roller coaster sensation. So as you go up, slow down, and then you pick up speed again. This section here, I tried to kind of mimic. So I'm super pleased with that. But but coming up, we're going to change that up, make it super slick and make it run even faster. Right, so as you come up that nollie block, you come into this berm, so your speed's actually died off a little bit here. It's not actually looking too bad, to be honest. We put about 400 sandbags in this. The sand, that's pretty hard. No carpets on it as well. Tick, thank you very much. We're really trying to work out a process where we don't have any carpets, you know, so it's just sand everywhere, and hopefully we can get that smooth groove in it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's still standing. And it's absolutely rock solid. I did find a load of bricks actually, and I smashed them all up and sieved all the dust through it. That's why on the thumbnail and, you know, some of the pictures I put on my Instagram, this looks red. Obviously it's washed away now because we've had so much rain on it, but it worked really well, so I'm super pleased with that. And as you can see here, some of the sandbags, look, there's 400 of these in there, stacked up like brickwork. I'll put the video out for that at some point and we'll come and dress this up. Yeah, so this is our little retaining wall that I've built up with sandbags. One is so, you know, the movement of the tree in high winds, these move quite a lot, so it won't crack the berm, but also is to keep the tree nice and dry. If you put a load of wet dirt around it, it'll just rot it out. And these things are over 100 foot high, or 80 to 100 foot high. And we certainly don't want these coming down. So it just allows it to breathe, a bit of movement for it, keeps the rangers happy, and everyone has a good time. Right, so we come out after the berm. This used to be a quad roller, a triple roller, and now it's a double roller. This is where, you know, you hit that berm, you come around, you gain that acceleration, and you roost out of that 6th, maybe 7th, I'm not sure which one that is, but this isn't looking too bad either, look. Considering the amount of rain and sunshine we've had, the place is looking really good. Look at all the trees and stuff. This chestnut is in full bloom. Such a cool tree. I don't know if you can see, but like it's like a proper canopy coming through here. When you're riding through here, it's wicked. Right, so the main line comes through here. You know this is the 6th, but mirroring that is actually the smaller line here, which we, just before lockdown, we massively changed. It's got the berm and we've got the whacker plate in. The pack and whack videos up on one of these corners. And then over the road again, this is where the burn line's in. So it's super tight. We've got main line, smaller line, burn line. Let's go and have a little look at that while we're here. This whole landing is hand built by the Burn crew. There's loads of you guys, you know exactly who you are, so we're not worthy. Is an absolute beast. I'll get you to come right up to the top. All hand built, all with shovels, no machines. I think about 4 days in total it took to build, but it is an absolute monster. Look at it, it's huge. There's been a bit of talk about the burn line. It's not going. I can assure you the burn line is not going. We've had a risk assessment. That's why I'm in here at the moment. I've been granted permission to actually come in here and just walk and tell you guys a little bit about the place and give you a few new little rules. Nothing to worry about, but they'll be right at the end, so stay around for those. But yeah, the burn line is going to stay. They're just going to change it up a little bit, just make it, I think, I don't want to say too much, but a bit more user friendly. So still going to be here, so don't you worry, you gnarly lot. You're humongous. This is the step up, so I think they're going to put multiple lines into that. There's a slight echo in here as well. But let's walk up to the step down and I'll show you that as well. And then we'll get back into the trails and have a look there and see what's going on. All right, let's go. Right, so that's the middle of the burn line of the step up. This is this is our drainage that we put in. So you just gotta come down. You gotta come down and check it out. Bring your bike, bring some lunch, bring a shovel, come and have a good time. You know, we welcome anyone. If you ride BMX, mountain bike, 24-inch, or even if you just want to come down and just check it out, come and say hello, and we'll walk you around, talk to you. You're more than welcome. But anyway, you got the burn line here, then you've got the trails that are kind of twisting all back around there, and then they're actually coming back through. I don't know if you remember on the dig day, we're building a line through here, which is a monstrous of a job. So shout out to all the people that come to the dig day. If you haven't seen the dig day, up here again, there's so many little pole cards in this one. Ah, loving it. Right, so this is where the main line's eventually gonna come. So it's gonna be cool, but as you can see from just up on the top of the hill there, that's where the step down is for the burn line. We've trekked through this jungle. I can't believe how overgrown it is. This is all dirt when we last left. When we had that dig day, this is just all chopped up mud. You know, we piled all the sticks up kind of ready for the next section. Crikey, we're gonna have to get a big old string in here. Let's walk through it. This is where the famous burn line step down is. I think it's about 48 foot stepped down. It's a huge jump. So it's really cool. And not only that, it's because you're going through the trees, you're flying quick. I think Dan Downey might have hit something like 35 mile an hour, I think, or maybe, I don't know, but it's going quick. And then as you come through here, big fourth gear into the step up, finally finishes you down there. I'm not sure what the guys are planning here, but I'm pretty sure the burn line isn't going. They're just going to change it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a mad show watching them ride. I've ridden it a couple of times, not when it's been just like this, but when the step down was slightly different. But it's a wicked line. It's so tiring because you're just like this. Anyway, let's get back to the trails. I'll put Burn Crew up here or something. You guys check them out. They'll be doing all the updates of what's going on. Or come down, bring a shovel and lend a hand. They'll be more than happy to get some help, because there's loads of dirt to shift, like there always is. All right, let's go back up to the trails. Right, we're just at the smaller line now. As you see, it's all twisting in and out and transferring over. The guys are so excited to get that finished, and so am I, to be honest. Once the berms are running, the little transfers, the little it's going to be loads of cool stuff. So we're going to have loads of like little jib features. But back over to the main line. Same again, actually. It's still looking pretty good. I'm really pleased because we had so much rain that the drainage has actually worked. Just before lockdown, I put like a sump in here, which drains from there, it drains from here, and it all gets pushed down. You know where I was saying between the burn line step up, this water goes about 40 yards to that through some perforated pipe. Like I say, we're going to do some drainage stuff, because I think drainage is key. Oh, there you go. The same again, like all the silts run down from the top, it just washes all the fine stuff off. And it's actually quite damp underneath. But like a quick bit of work with a shovel, and you'll find that's the hard pack stuff that all the silt's sitting on, so we'll scrape all that back and then the bowl shape should come back pretty good, to be fair. Right, and then we go on to this hip, that big left hand hip. I'm super excited to get this done as well. I'm quite excited about a lot of things, and I think I'm just excited to get back in the woods. But I really want this, you know, like that right hip which is over the other side of this burn, that big right hip. Ultimately I want to get this left hand hip the same. So yeah, that should be good. A bit of work on that as well. And then the dreaded U-turn, tub love, whatever you want to call it. Let's go and have a little look at that. The amount of times it's collapsed, oh, I don't know. Let's go and have a look, come on. And so we're at the tub love, the big U-turn rainbow magnet. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think an ideal name for this would be, but this log here, me and JMO, this goes down in the ground about another 8 foot. It is massive. So what we've done, we've dug that in, and then I built a wooden frame for this to actually hold the tub. And then the idea is to have a big sort of wall ride berm sort of thing. I don't even know what it is. I know the only time I've seen one of these was at the Lost Trails, which I think sadly are no longer with us, which is such a shame because they look really cool. They were super tight, really fun, but they had one of these sort of wall ride U-turn things, and that's what inspired us to kind of build this. So I convinced the guys it was a good idea. But after it collapsed in about 20 times, I don't think it was such a good idea. But I think coming back after 3 months of not being here and seeing it actually still kind of standing, I think we're onto a winner. A bit of patching up, it's going to go another 3 foot yet, so it's massive, absolutely huge. In fact, I'm going to climb up. Now, how cool! Like this, the top of this, ideally, is going to be about here. So you're going to be riding up through there. Imagine the shots. Oh yeah, a bit of sunlight coming through. Should be cool. This is stable. Yeah. Right, a Woburn is officially overgrown and open. It's open from today. So come down, bring a shovel, bring your bike, bring some tea bag because I'm running real low. Come down, say hi, have fun, you know, but get a membership as well. There's a couple of new rules, so if you check out the bike park page, they'll give you updated with that. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm super excited. Let's get this place running again. Let's get all those new lines done. And I don't even know what to say, but let's end it about there. See you in a bit. need to get the shots. We need to get those nice angles.